Hello, everybody. 21st Century Jedi here. How's it going, Foxfire? Good to see you. Welcome to another Sunday evening. Beat the Blues Sunday, as I like to call it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of feeling the blues tonight. So, don't want to go to work tomorrow, but have to, of course. So, what are you going to do? Best thing we can do, we can chill here. We can have some fun tonight. Excuse me. Got a little bit of allergies going on right now. But it's okay. I'm going to work through it. We got things lined up here. Got some cool things to talk about. First thing is this, of course, the new joystick. I have to look up to see exactly who is the manufacturer here. I think it's called the Tracker. I'm sorry, it's the Trooper by Hyperkin. So, Trooper 2. This is the Trooper 2, and we're going to use this tonight for all our arcade games. And I'm not necessarily going to endorse it or anything like that, but we're going to give it put it through its paces and see how it goes. So we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Also, as you notice right here, we have a new logo. I put this together, just a simple little thing to throw on to social media and all that stuff, and now you see it on my Twitch channel and everything. And it's obviously it's an acronym for my name here. There's some symbolism to it as well. The font that I use for the lettering and the numbers is the same type of font that you see on the typical Commodore apparel, which, if you can see it on my shirt here, it's the same type of font. It's that Euro style font that you see. Anytime you see a Commodore, any type of Commodore, anything really, aside from the basic font that you see on the screen here, it's going to be this type of Euro style font. So obviously we've got the Commodore logo in there, and the color scheme, of course, matches the rainbow that you see there, which is on all the standard Commodore colors as well. So you can see that too. So yeah, I just kind of threw that together. Kind of like the look of it for now. I figure if somebody does come along and they want to make a better logo for me, I'd be happy to entertain that. Certainly that's not a perfect logo, but it'll do. Get something out there. It's better than the standard default stuff. So how is everybody doing tonight? I'm hoping everybody had a good weekend and was able to kind of enjoy themselves a little bit, relax, build up on your mental health a little bit. I know for me it's been a bit of an up and down weekend. Mental health wise, I'm trying my best to kind of, work within my own system here and get myself right, especially for, the upcoming week. Take my own steps to combat, whatever anxieties or stresses that I feel. And I feel like I'm doing pretty good with that. You're surviving, Foxfire. So sometimes that's the best you can do, is to survive. There are days like that where you just, hey, if you make it through and you're upright and breathing still at the end of the day, that's a win. And sometimes you got to tell yourself that, it's okay to just survive. A lot of people feel like they have to get ahead, or they have to do this, or they have to do that. Truth is, there's so many people out there that, they're lucky just to be able to survive from day to day. There are some people that don't survive, I'll be honest. It's a fact of life, Some people don't make it. We have this coming Saturday. He's talking about our upcoming gaming session, of course. I always enjoy the in-person gaming sessions whenever we do that. We play Pathfinder First Edition. We're in a wonderful campaign right now, and I've missed it. Ever since I started playing in this group of ours here, it's really helped me in terms of getting out, being more social, just kind of meeting new people, making new friends and stuff like that. So it's a good thing, And yeah, it is a wonderful campaign, even though it can be hell sometimes. Excuse me. I apologize in advance if I clear my throat a lot tonight. There is allergy season, I guess, apparently, and everybody in this house is either got allergies or has some sort of the sniffles this week. So I'm hoping that I don't get them. But if that's the case, then I'll just take a pause here and try and clear my throat out and do what I can. So what else is going on? So I got the logo. Another thing, I do have a Twitter account. I will update my screens, of course, and add in the information on the Twitter. But I do have a Twitter account, and I am going to try and get more active with that. And that goes towards the overall goal of trying to attract a few more followers here and try to build up the following and really try to establish the community that I'm hoping for. I'll be honest, I haven't really been trying to promote this channel a lot. I'm grateful, though, that I've gotten to this point where I believe I'm on, stream 7 at this point, or stream 8? And yeah, stream 8. And aside from Wednesdays, where I couldn't make Wednesday stream, just wasn't feeling very right there. Didn't get a lot of sleep the previous night. Was falling asleep at the computer, and it was definitely not something I was going to be able to stay awake for and try and do any type of good streaming. So pushed it back to today, and here we are. I'm grateful, though, that I am able to stream consistently, doing at least 2 nights a week. I think eventually I might be able to build that up to a couple more nights a week. Again, depending on scheduling and stuff like that. Real life has to come first, as they say. But it feels good. It feels good to be doing this. It feels good to kind of delve into this stuff and to lose myself a little bit in the retro, because it does help me, at least therapeutically. I hope it helps others who are able to watch these streams and just kind of laugh at them a little bit. I hope that's the goal. Just kind of laugh a little bit. Forget about Monday. Let's still enjoy this weekend while we can. So we are going to do some arcade classics today. By arcade classics, I mean, of course, the usuals. You got Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, I hope. Maybe some Dig Dug. What are some other ones? I might try and see if I can find Q*bert. I gotta go through my list here and see what I've got for all the classic ones. These are going to be Commodore 64 versions, so they are not going to look exactly like the classic arcades that you remember. Although I do have that capability, and maybe someday I will dust that off and try to work it so that I can stream those classics, into a regular stream here. Got to work on the practice of that, though, and it's a little bit ways off, but it is possible. So, what else? About getting back into like the Sunday night groove here and getting into kind of losing yourself in the retro, as I call it. Tonight we've got I think the chill EDM on the Pretzel Rocks tonight. I'll be honest, my favorite channel, I think, on Pretzel is the VHS channel, which they've got that locked behind a paywall right now. I did have it unlocked for like one stream. Eventually I will upgrade Pretzel to something where it's, I can just play whatever station I want, and then try and make it so that it's in tune with what I'm doing here, like the retro stuff. So they've got a lot of different channels here. They've got chiptune, techno, VHS, which is kind of like the rewind to sounds by the 80s. They got a lot of different types here. They've got the epic stuff. They've got house grooves, metal, polka. I mean, they've got everything here. So I do enjoy it. Working towards that. I'm kind of waiting for things to settle down just a little bit. Once I feel like I'm comfortable with where I'm at, then maybe I'll probably upgrade Pretzel a little bit so we can just pick whatever station we want. So I'm also working on trying to get some more theme music, especially for like the Be Right Back screen. I did see a couple of tunes out there that I wanted to try, but one of the things I'm always worried about is trying to be able to implement this stuff and then not get struck by the copyright thing by Twitch. So that's why I'm very careful as to what I put out there. Pretzel's fine. All the stuff that you put on Pretzel is okay. They do that, and they have an agreement with Twitch. It's when you want to try and bring in a specific tune that you got to make sure that there's no copyright infringement with it, that you get the license proper, and you have that all covered by legitimate, respectable parties. Otherwise, the next time you play that thing, Twitch comes along and strikes you for no good reason. And that's, you only get 3 strikes on that, so I don't really want to go down that road if I can help it. So, one step at a time, of course, I'll work towards that. But in the meantime, I do recommend that if you get a chance to, if you're really in the mood for like retro type 80s music, which is not the actual 80s music, but if you want something that sounds a lot like that era, that genre of music, where it's synthesizer heavy and the drum pads as opposed to the old drum sets, all that classic, type of syntho music there's a genre of music that you can find. You can find it on whatever platform you go to, YouTube or whatever, called it's either called synthwave or retro wave. You could just Google those terms, and you'll find playlists and compilations of artists put together that they're just a whole slew of all these tunes by these artists that the theme is all the same. The music sounds like it came from the 80s, and I love that stuff. Absolutely love it. There are times I'll just throw that on there while I'm working or something like that, or I'm doing something else, and I'll vibe out to that stuff like it was like I'm back in the 80s again, and I love that. I love that feeling of just, it's fresh, but it still feels old, and it reminds you of a certain time. And I think music does have a lot of that power, where you can, it can rekindle memories, it can inspire and evoke strong emotions inside of you. So it's very wonderful to be able to use music, hopefully as a force for good and a powerful thing for you, especially if you're trying to, enhance your mental awareness, your mental health issues or mental health awareness. Music can sometimes get you through that. So sometimes it's music that can help you through. Sometimes it's just laughing at, funny videos. Whatever it takes to kind of get your mind off the anxiety is what I recommend. It works for me. Your mileage may vary, of course, but hey, give it a try, right? Okay. Let's see. Why don't we get started with... Let's go with some Pac-Man. What do you think? Let's go ahead and bring that on. Let's see. Alright, so I've got a folder that's dedicated to all of those. Let me see if I can find that. I think it was this one. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, they're all tape? Oh, they're all tape. Okay. 1 second. Let's get over to that. It's not there. Alright, let's go back to the other folder. So the only trouble with this is I have to... Sometimes they're on a disc, sometimes they're on tape. Oh, yeah. Okay, alright, so I think we're okay here. Let's try this. I gotta make sure I've got everything adjusted here. Oh, I don't have the joystick working because I need to get one other program running. Let's bring that up. Beautiful. That should do it. That should give me... Uh-oh. no bueno if I don't get joystick working. Is it not set? Let's check. Put device. Oh, that's why. Let's try that. Oh, I got the wrong one. Alright, let's just reset that real quick. Alright, and let's try Pac-Man. Aha! Nice. And it doesn't work. Well, I had this working here. What happened? Let's do another reset real quick. And... or let's start over. Let's just try it this way. For anybody's watching too, if you saw what I just did there, I actually went into the directory and did the load command from the listed directory, which is something that I don't even think you can do today on a PC. Did it not work? What's going on today? Does not want to work. Let's real quick do another reset. Let's try it this way. I have seen that there's some new games out for the Commodore 64 that people have been putting out. I gotta take a look at those and see if maybe we can demo those. I must have the wrong one here. Hold on just a second. What is going on? I thought this was the right directory. Maybe it's not. That's not it either. Alright, try again. I was just playing this the other day to test the joystick, and now I can't find where I put the image. Where the heck was it? Oh, was it down? No, it can't be here, is it? No, it's... where is it? That is so weird. I had this. It was working. Let me try... Let's check the tape images one more time. That is so weird. Alright, now I'm confused. Because I know I played this. Okay, while we're looking for that, I'm going to go ahead and shift gears a little bit. Let's try... Now we can go to Dig Dug. I think I see that one here. Let's try that one, see if that's working. Puka and Fygar. Alright, here we go. So we've got... We'll start off with the easiest level, 1-player game plus F1. Let's see if I need to switch joysticks or not. It's been a long time since I played this one. So that's my little guy at the top there in the white. He's digging down, and... Oh, looks like I got... Oh, boy. Let's go ahead and get this guy. Okay, so, using the Trooper 2 here. Looks like that guy's running away. So controls-wise, this feels better in terms of, you know, predictability of movement. Oh, I forgot I could drop a rock on him. Oop, that's no good. Oh boy. Oh, he's taking off. This theme music, my god. How did we find this to be so fun? Let's see. Uh-oh. Time to run. See, I wouldn't have been able to do that move right there with the Xbox controller. Because you need to be able to go left and then directly right, and then hit the guy. And with the Xbox thing, I know it would have messed up. This theme music. I don't know what we were thinking with this. That didn't work. Somebody gonna come up here? Oop. Why is it giving me second up? Well, that's not good. I didn't want to do this. I guess I'm playing both players. That's not what I wanted to do, but... Weird dragon. So anybody who has not played this game, this was an arcade classic. Played a lot in, in the 80s. The idea is you're this little guy who mines through the ground here and tries to get the enemies, right? Puka and Fygar, basically. And of course they can float through the ground at some point. So your job is, again, to try and defeat them before they touch you. You use this little air pump to basically blow them up. And that's how that kind of works for you. You just pump the pump and blow them up. Yeah, I don't know what we were thinking in the 80s. It's just a nutty game. The nice thing about the dragons, I don't remember if they could even like shoot the fire at you like from up and down. I know they can do left and right. Definitely a different age back then, Foxfire. I tell you, I don't know. Looking at this game now, I'm like, what were we doing, man? Very, very simplistic theme music. I'm don't remember it being this bad. This guy's feisty. Come on out. See if I can get him before he leaves. Yep. Okay. I got one finally squashed. I can't do that with this guy. Where are they going? Gotcha. Oh wow, there's a lot of them here now. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys for a little ride. Got a double squash there, look at that. Go up here, let's get this guy. Oh, you want some? Sure. This is gonna be tricky. Get back here. I want to say this is about as bad as Frogger. Frogger was another one of those games that... Oh, boo. Frogger was another one of those games that just... You know, you play it a couple times and you're like, man, is this really my jam or what, you know? He got me quick. Oh, there's two of them there. Ew, tricky. Let's get out of this level here. I wonder what the lore is behind this game. Like, where are these creatures from? Why are they called Puka and Fygar? Why am I digging in the ground to find them in the first place? Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Knew I was in trouble there. Ouch. What's weird is that when I'm listening to the theme music of this, it's like there is a melody there, and I vaguely remember it, but it's like you hear the rhythm part of it so bad right now. It just drowns out the melody. Why ask why? Get Bud Dry. Was that a thing back then? I don't remember Bud Dry. I do remember that the Why Ask Why slogan. Maybe it was for Bud Dry. I just can't remember that. Good lord. I was too young to drink back then. At least I'll tell myself that anyways. Ah, boo! You're a feisty one. Let's go take care of you first. Yeah, run on home to mama. There you go. Not a lot of satisfaction. I don't even know what that was. Not a lot of satisfaction when it comes to, like, beating each level, you know? Oh, here they all come. Oh, I'm dead. Game over for that one. Seriously, it's like... Oh, come on! That's not fair. Oof. Yeah, there's not a lot of satisfaction there. 1982 Namco, 1983 Atari. Now I'm curious. I want to look this up. I want to figure out what the what this backstory was behind this game. They call it a maze arcade video game. It's not really a maze, though, if you're digging through all the dirt. Help from Galaga Creator, huh? It was programmed for the Namco Galaga arcade board. Music was composed by Yuriko Kano, including the character movement jingle at executive's request as her first Namco game. A strategic digging game, they called it. Oh boy. It was well received by critics for its addictive gameplay, cute characters, and strategy. During the golden age of arcade video games, it was globally successful, including as the second highest grossing arcade game of 1982 in Japan. That's crazy. Like... You basically saw the gameplay right there, you know. You either inflate the enemies to bursting or you crush them using the rocks. Oh, you can drop two rocks in a stage, yields a bonus item which can be eaten for points. So it's like Pac-Man in a way. It was first converted to the Atari 2600 for home conversion. That was the Atari half of it. Then it was followed by the Atari 5200, Atari 8-bit family, Commodore 64 and Apple II, ported to the Casio PB-1000, the MSX, and the Famicom. Namco released a Game Boy conversion in North America only in 1992, with an all-new game called New Dig Dug, where the player must collect keys to open an exit door. That sounds a little more interesting, to be honest. Second highest grossing arcade game of 1982, just below Namco's pole position. So Namco doing very well in 1982, apparently, having those top games. Speaking of, I wonder if I can get pole position out here. Let's see, it prompted Fata Digging Games, Zigzag was one of them, Anteater, Pixie Pete, Cave Kooks, Pump Man, Mr. Do. I do remember Mr. Do. Sega's Borderline, Thunderground, Boulder Dash, another Boulder Dash. I played that one actually on the Commodore. There are mobile games like Dig Dug. There are only too many to even name at this point. A lot of sequels. Dig Dug 2 came out in 85. What else? Dig Dug Deeper, Dig Dug Digging Strike, Dig Dug Island. It's funny. Not a lot of lore behind it, though. It's basically just, yep, there's the enemies, go ahead and get them. Let's see. What can I... Let's do this. What have I got here? I really want to bring back Pac-Man, I just don't know where I put it. To do. Let's see. Let's go back to this. Oh, Archon. I gotta save Archon for another night. That's a fun one. I don't see Defender on here. Looking for... There's Mr. Dig. Pit stop, pole position. Run pole position, I think. Let's go ahead and run that one. Alright. So, this is pole position. Bring that one up real quick. Released in Namco in 1982, highest grossing arcade game of that year. Also the most popular coin-operated arcade game internationally in 1983. Highest grossing arcade game in North America for 2 years in 83 and 84. Still one of the top 5 arcade video games of 1985. So, yeah. Pole position was definitely a popular one. Let's try... What can I do with this here? Namco Speedway, Target Grand Prix, practice run. I guess we'll do Malibu Grand Prix for 4 laps. I do hope that I've got the right joystick port here. I don't remember if I have to hit the button for this. I don't think so. Yeah, you gotta hit the button to shift. I remember that. Ah! Blazing fireball. Yeah, this takes some getting used to here. Oh, look at that pass. Fantastic. So yeah, those are screeching tires going around the corner. Oh, clip the sign. Get back on the road. Starting position 4. That's not the worst. I remember this in the arcade sounding and looking a lot better, and it was. But compared to the Atari 2600, which I remember, this is a lot better than that. Oh, goodness, what is this, a parade? Get out of the way. At some point, I will do Pit Stop and Pit Stop 2 by Epyx. I love those because, unlike this one, you can actually do things like, oh boy, trouble there. You can actually do things like tire changes and fuel. Oh, boo! Let's see, my last lap was 63 seconds. That was my qualifying. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. Nope. Get. Move it. Not bad. 59. Oh. Turn! I'm not blaming the joystick on that one. That was probably driver error there. Nothing I can do there. I would have had to slow down completely on that one. Not a good lap. It does feel a little chunky, like in terms of the movement. Like trying to get this thing to behave and stay within your lane and stuff. There's a little bit of a delay there. Again, I'm not blaming the joystick for that because I don't think it is the joystick. I think it's just the way that this game plays is just really, compared to how you remember games and how you play some of the higher end games, if you play any type of driving game today compared to back then, you would need you have to kind of give this a little bit of a pass. Temptation is there to just want to go flat out in this thing, but you have to be able to slow down, change lanes, get around the cars, make it through the corners without crashing. And this thing does not want to slow down in a hurry, I mean, I could try downshifting to low if I really wanted to be that, critical about it. See, it's just a little bit of a move here or there. There's not a lot of subtlety in moving between the lanes and stuff. Oh, I was trying to hope to take the speed and take it outside, but it didn't go. Wow. How did I pull that one off? I don't know. Oh. One thing I forgot about Atari-style joysticks, your hand cramps up so bad. That is the one downside I'm seeing in this right now. Oh, goodness. And there's no way I can skip through this. So yeah, we're gonna have to hear this sound 120 times. You feel like you're in the circus yet? Goodness gracious. Wow. Honestly, I don't even in the days when I played this game, I don't think I ever finished it like this, so I'll take that. Yeah, my hand was starting to cramp up a little bit on using the joystick, so it's, like I said, this is predictable. It feels like a regular Atari joystick from the day. I love the design. I love the fact that they have 2 buttons, so anybody who is left-handed, who remembers those days where you tried to play a video game left-handed, but you had to go right-handed because the button was always on this side. I think it's wonderful that they have a button on this side now. I think, if I remember correctly, I think you could flip the controls a little bit in the old style joystick. So you basically turn it like this because it was square, and you could adjust the controls inside the joystick to make it a left-handed joystick. So yeah, it's got some extra buttons on here too. Start and reset. It's got some shoulder buttons here, which, for this stuff we never use. It's really just the one button. The fact I love it is that it's here we go again. It's nice and, I want to say loose, but it's not stiff. The movement. I always just use my right hand fingers to hit the button since I'm left-handed. You might like this then, Foxfire, because this might give you that feeling that you want, where it's just, again, you may be already used to it, but, I can imagine trying to play this left-handed. It feels natural, just like this would feel natural as well. I like it's not stiff. If you remember the original Atari 2600 joysticks, if you bought a brand new one back in the day, it would sometimes feel really stiff. And I love the fact that I'm still steering the car, but it would be really stiff to move, and you'd have to try and work it in a little bit. And if you knew anything, if you've ever tried to take one apart, you'd understand that it's plastic pieces you're working with and springs, and trying to get that worked in so that it's just right for when you really want to play it was tough. Easy to break them. Back in the day, you break one of the little plastic things on there, and what do? You try and fix it somehow, but sometimes it isn't the best, so you have to get another joystick. The ultimate test of this is going to be when I try something like Summer Games or the Decathlon, because that's going to be the ultimate test, is being able to hit the joystick like this to simulate the running. That's where the true durability test is going to be. So, all right, pole position. That was a good one. Let's try. I really want to try that. It's not this one. Let's try this one. Auto start. this worked before. I don't understand why it doesn't work. No. How about Ms. Pac-Man? Can we get that one going? This is going to bother me, honestly, because I know I got Pac-Man working on here, and I don't know why it's not working all of a sudden. Unless I pulled it from a different disk or something. You know what? I'm determined. Let's go ahead and find this. While that game is loading, I'm going to go ahead and get Pac-Man here, so we can go ahead and try and bring that one up. Now it's a tape. Okay, that's good. So now we're stuck on track 31. Why? And it's dead. Yeah, alright, so we're going to do another reset then. Let's get out of warp mode. Good old Commodore. Alright, hard reset. Attach the disk image. Oh, it's not a disk image because it's a tape image. Data set. Oh, darn it. Run stop, I think is this. There we go. Pac-Man. It's one-player game, press F3 for two-player game, press F5, change difficulty, press F1. Oh boy. First of all, gotta change joysticks here. Give me 1 second. Well, that's not great. The ghost didn't come out very nice. Aside from the obvious sprite images here, this actually is playing exactly the way I remember. Oh boy. Oh, come on, get the control back. There we go. I'm not getting that cherry, am I? Oh, I guess I am. Very clever game, honestly. I can see why we were so enthralled with this. I mean, this one makes sense to me, you know? because there's a way to turn the tables in the game, and it's a way to play it. You know, one side you're the hunted, and the next side you get to be the hunter. You know, it's an interesting dynamic that you get to play with there. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. No, trapped. Ah, boo. Yep, spent a lot of quarters into the machines for this one. I wanted to get that berry, but there was no way I was going to get that. Come get it. I'm not going to get him. I'm not sure what's going on with the sprites in this. Like I said, I remember playing this not too long ago. Like the first test I wanted to try with the joystick was using Pac-Man. So I tried it, and the game worked. Now I can't seem to get it to work on this emulator here. I'm not sure why. Just messed up here. Let's see if I can get this level here. There we go. Oh, too slow. Let me see if I've got a better version of this. It bothers me that the sprites aren't working right. Let me see what this one looks like. Alright, let's try that one. That's not right. Hold on. What happened here? What is that supposed to be? It's not a cartridge, right? Nope, it's not. That's CRT. So what the heck is this thing? That's not right. Alright, let's try this one then. Feeling a little sleepy tonight, I'll be honest. That's not the right one. Well, we can try it. Hold on. Reset. Let's try a different one. Okay, let's try this. Alright, we're going to try one more time here, and if this doesn't work, then we'll just move on. Nope. Alright. Enough of that. That's disappointing. I will figure out what that is, what's going on with that, and why that's not working. Because I tried it the other day, and it was working perfectly. Kind of ticks me off, but that's alright. We're going to move on. Let's see. Give me... I don't know what I'm looking for here now. Let's try... Arcade Classics. Let's see. Defender comes to mind. I want to try and do Defender. I think that's on this one though. So let me try. It's not there. Let's try. Alright, let's see if this one works. I haven't had much luck with this disc tonight. Unbelievable. Getting nowhere tonight with these arcade games. Alright, let's grab this one. Hope this one works. Alright, let's see how this one looks. Let's try attaching that dataset image to Defender. Hopefully this one plays better than the Pac-Man did. Go. And it doesn't look like it's loading. Nutty. Do I have Donkey Kong here? Striking out on all fronts today, man. I wonder if I'm missing a disc here that I should be using. Not seeing it though. No. Okay. That one's not working then. Back to reset. This is disappointing. Let me try one more time. That doesn't look like the real port, does it? That's better. Can I get this? I can't seem to find the right download for this. That's not it. What happened there? All of the Google searches, it's funny, the Google search I'm going through is like, everything's like Defender of the Crown, but not actual Defender. But I know we played this on Commodore. Let me see if this is it. that's fun. No. Alright, let's try to find something else then. Let's see. What can we pull up? It's a classic arcade game. Choplift. Well, Choplifter is one I can do. Not sure about these other ones. Nothing's really standing out saying that this is definitely the game I'm looking for. Let's do, oh, heck with it. We'll go Choplifter. Should be this one. Alright, we got something going here now. Alright, Choplifter, Broderbund. I think it's joystick 1, so let me switch this over real quick. Okay, Broderbund Software did this one. The object of the game is fairly straightforward. You're in the helicopter, and you are trying to free 64 hostages, which are being kept in blue houses that are over here on the left. On the right here, you see this little line of squares here. That's basically the border or the frontier between friendly territory being over here with our little embassy, and to the left, of course, being enemy territory. As you can see, I can shoot tanks. I can turn my helicopter. This can be useful because if you look, I can't shoot these tanks. I gotta get my controls back here, hold on. So I can't shoot the tank doing this, but I can shoot the tank if I turn middle like this. So a lot of times you'll see me playing like this, keeping it straight on like, oh, and there's our little guys. And now I'm running into problems. I have to kill the tank. And let's kill these tanks. You don't want them shooting your guys either, so you have to be very quick about it, and I'm not quick about it. So, there goes they shot a civilian. You, goodness gracious, can I get some laser targeting or something? My God. This is pathetic. Die! Alright, you basically set down here. Your guys will run to the helicopter to get on board, but now you have to watch out because you could get shot by a tank still. What I love about this is that the guys, when you take off, they're waving at you, hey, I'm right here. Oops, and now I'm not. You can squish them too, by the way. So you don't want to land on the hostages. I probably could have gotten closer to the house that they were at. I'll go over there real quick and show you. See, that's the house that they're kept in. There are 3 other ones here. Now, for simplicity's sake, you could theoretically shoot the houses and open them up so that all 64 are out, but that's not great for you because then, they get shot. If they're in the house, they're still safe. They usually can't get shot by the tank from here unless the tank comes along and shoots it, which they can do. But if they're off screen, chances are the tank's not going to open it up. So the other factors you have to watch out for are these blue jets that come running at you. You'll see that in this next phase here. So basically, you sit down. Your guys wave at you as they head back into the embassy. Alright, and now we go. So now the tricky part here is watching out for these guys, because they can shoot you out of the sky, and they're pretty spot on if you just keep going left or right. You have to kind of adjust your movement a little bit as they come into the screen. And they can drop bombs on the blue houses, so you have to watch out for that too. Ugh, these tanks. Go away. So here he comes. Just gotta move out of his way so you don't get hit by those missiles. You can shoot him. Oh. Ah, he killed somebody. Alright, let's get down, let these guys... Oh, come on. Stop shooting my guys. This was a game I played a lot when I was a kid. And maybe it was the perfectionist in me, but I used to always try and do this with... Oh, crap. I messed up there. I used to always try and do this with, like, 0 casualties, you know, get everybody rescued. And I'd get ticked off every time I didn't get it, you know, 100%. So now I've got a bunch of hostages out here. The maximum that you can take in your helicopter at one point is 16. Alright guys, you're gonna have to wait. Oh, gotta be careful here. So for anyone who wants to know how to play this game, it's basically, like I said, the joystick directions, you know, it moves your helicopter. Button fires, but also button turns. If you hold the button down, you can turn your helicopter to the various rotation phases there. You can also crash your helicopter. It's easy enough to do. So it's really a balance of trying to get everything, you know, you don't want to fly out of control. You want to have like some sort of a method to your madness. Shooting tanks is always a good thing because, again, they can come by, cause some havoc later on. Oh, he got me. So he pulled a different AI move there. Instead of coming to that big swoop, he just came in and did one of these. Whoa, that was interesting. Ah, and then there's this guy. A little satellite just comes after you. Get. Oh, hit my guy. Wow. They really don't want me to rescue these hostages, apparently. You can land this way, like, straight on like that. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. Oh, he missed me. You can land with the helicopter pointing one side or the other like that. It is possible to do. I like doing it, I like landing like this because it's less of a footprint. So I know I'm not landing on my guys as much. Hurry up and get in the helicopter. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to run. Just don't get hit by a jet, please. Live with a satellite. Oh! 23 deaths. Poop. I was so close too. So this is another one of those games that really brings back a lot of good memories. For anybody who watched Airwolf as a kid, or Blue Thunder, these are the games like this one that really, you know, help you feel like you were in the game, or in the movie, or in the TV show. this is it. The end. So, it's fast-paced. Broderbund Software came out with this game. It was an arcade game, as far as I remember. Let me bring that one up here real quick. Choplifter. Like I said, it's one of my favorites growing up. They did try to come out with a sequel for it. They did try, I think, Choplifter 3D. Let's see, it was published originally for the Apple II in 1982, so it's a 40-year-old game. Ported to Atari 8-bits, also to VIC-20, interesting. Commodore 64, Atari 5200, ColecoVision, MSX, and Thomson Computers. There was a coin-operated arcade remake in 1985, which was ported to the Master System and Famicom in '86. Graphically enhanced versions for the Atari 8-bit family and Atari 7800. There's a system you don't hear that much about. Were also published in 1988 by Atari. The story is pretty interesting. In Choplifter, the player assumes the role of a combat helicopter pilot. The player attempts to save hostages being held in barracks in territory ruled by the evil bungling empire. Sound familiar? The player must collect the hostages described in the backstory as delegates to the United Nations Conference on Peace and Child Rearing and transport them safely to the nearby U.S. Postal Service building, all the while fighting off hostile tanks and other enemy combatants. According to the backstory, the helicopter parts were smuggled into the country disguised as a mail sorting machine. I didn't know that. That's nuts. They disguised it under the post office. Yep, so that you can kill passengers, you can kill hostages, you can only carry 16. It gets harder and harder with each sortie that you go out with. What else? It was developed in 6 months. There was a Choplifter 2 that was released for the Game Boy in 1991. Choplifter 3 was remade. There was an unrelated Choplifter 3 for Super NES. They were working on Choplifter 3D, never released. There were some spiritual successors called Air Rescue for the Sega System 32 and the Master System. In Exile Entertainment, the folks who made Wasteland 2, they released Choplifter HD for Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network, and Microsoft Windows on January 11, 2012, and Ouya in August 2013. So there you go. Let's give that one another go. Let's see if I can do better and not crash with my hostages in there. So when you first start out, it's just tanks. You're not dealing with the jets. So you really just focus on shooting the tanks, getting rid of them, clearing out as many as you can. Like getting all the way out here even. Trying and draw their fire because they're going to continue to shoot at you. And then just try and sneak over here. Whoa. Now I know another tank just popped up, so let's go get rid of him. These guys run over here. You don't want to land in the house itself, too. I think that also causes a problem. Oh, they are in the house. Look at that. What are you guys doing in there? Where are the other guys? There's two more. Where the heck are they? Are they way over here? Hey, clowns, get over here. Alright, there's the full boat. It's not get hit by a jet if it comes in. Alright, we're looking good. Good start. Got all 16. Here we go. Where are you? The AI isn't terribly challenging, although the jets can sometimes throw a curveball at you if they fly at you in a quick angle. How do I want to do this? Do I want to get the furthest one first? Or do I want to get the... I guess we'll get this one. No. No, or not. Jeez, the tank can come right at you. I'm tempted to let the tank open the building at this point. Get up. Whoa, that was close. Come on. Oh, I guess they opened it. Crap. That missile just caught me. I thought I was low enough where the jet couldn't get me, but I was wrong. Now we know that that building is open, so we need to run all the way back over there. The evil bungling empire, that just cracks me up. See, landing close to the building obviously nets you a few more hostages. Whoa. Yeah, they got a few. Alright, so that's all of them. Let's move. And as you can see, there's no points, there's no scoreboard for this. It's really just, can you get all the hostages? So there's no point in trying to shoot the jets or the satellites unless, of course, you want to do it to, buy yourself some time. There's no real motivation to do it. You're just trying to avoid them, basically. So if avoiding them is shooting them, then more power to you. The jets typically, they'll fly their sortie, they'll swing in, and they'll just leave you alone. He happened to be in the way, so I shot him. This guy. Alright, so I'm going to take this guy. Alright, let's move in. Alright, so now the tank should be coming in from the left, so as soon as I see them, I want to try and lift off quick, like this. Oh boy. Get over here. Draw the fire, come on. And now the computer has too much to do here, got too many sprites on the screen, so it's going to do this. Get out of the way, guys. Get out of the way. Move. Quit waving at me! Jeez. Get rid of the stupid satellite. No! I just shot a guy. I was hoping to get 60 out of this one. For goodness sakes! Alright. Come on. Get in. Get in, loser. We're going losering. Oh, I'm gonna die. That sucked. That was rough, man. That's like, they just kept coming at you. Ah, forget it. Let's give that one more go, I think. And then we'll try something else here. No complaints about the joystick so far. It's still performing like I expect a joystick to work, like I remember. There's no delay that I can feel in the joystick. It's a USB controller, so it plugs right into your computer. No driver setup that I knew of, you know, that I had to worry about. I just kind of plugged it in. It works with anti-micro like I used with the Xbox controller, so I set up a little profile for that, tested it out, worked out great. So I do, like I said, I'm feeling positive about this joystick. I like the feel of it. It's working out well, so I'm hoping it's durable enough to kind of last for a while. It's not that expensive either. I think I paid $27 for it. So, yeah, I'm digging it. Like I said, the real test is going to be, you know, trying summer games, trying decathlon, games like that. If I do decathlon, I have to have one of my particular friends try and join the stream. I've been trying to get him to join, and he originally thought that he had to pay for joining Twitch, which you don't. At least I don't, you know. I don't think you do. If you do, then that's news to me. So let's do this house next. Ah, guys, you jumped out of the house too quick, man. Get these guys out of here. These guys run towards it. It's all about trying to draw fire too and everything. Incidentally, these sprites that you see here, especially for the little running guys, those are the same sprites that you'll see in Lode Runner, which is another game I plan on showing here. It's not really an arcade classic, but it's another Broderbund classic, which I plan on trying to show in one of the streams as well. Alright, so we're 30 up, only 2 down. That's not bad. Like I said, I'd love to get above 60 if I could. You know, 60 or above would be a successful mission for me. Oh, no, you don't. Die, tank, die. Die, tank, die. Go, 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 go. No! Stupid satellite. Shoot you. Oh. Wow, I got lucky there. I crashed into the building, but didn't kill anybody. So, I'll take that. Now I know where I gotta go. Just gotta try and get there fast. Or not. Oh, for goodness sakes. Try it again. Come on. Last life. Let's not get shot. Please. Yeah. Go away. Oh, for goodness sakes, go away. Oh! I was just hitting down and I saw the rocket too late. Oh well. Okay. What next? What can we try here that's classic? I would love to have one of these things work. I feel like nothing on that one disc that I was using is working. But we'll try one more time. How about Centipede? Let's try that one. Alright, I gotta have an alternative in case this one doesn't load. What was a good one that we used to pull in here. How about International Karate might be a good one. Or World Championship Karate. I like that one. Let's give that one a go. One of these days I will also go into the history of piracy within the Commodore 64 community back in the 80s. Yeah, it was running rampant. Companies would come up with copy protection schemes for the games, and people would figure out the schemes and just bypass it, find ways to bypass it. They'd copy the discs from the original sources or the original store-bought games, make copies and distribute them out to people. There's a whole, there were legions of people who would do it, and the splash screens that you see on here, Cracked by Eaglesoft, all these other ones, Jack Alien and all them, those are the groups of people, I guess started Australia, I don't know. Those are the groups of people that would hack the games, or when I say hack them, they would crack them, and they would be able to copy them, and they would distribute them. And that was how people got, they got the games, probably, fairly or unfairly, mostly unfairly, but I don't know, would we have seen better software if everybody had been able to pay it? I don't know. One of the most famous arguments I can remember about piracy in software surrounded the use of Windows 3.1, if anybody remembers that. Windows 3.1 was a success for Microsoft, not because it was a great product. It was a good product, probably borderline on great. It was, it took you from DOS to, a whole new graphical environment, yes, and you got to use things like a mouse, whereas before you didn't. There were some different personalizations, customizations you could do with your desktop and all that stuff. And I remember doing all that stuff too, but I mean, the OS itself was, I mean, it wasn't stable. It wasn't rock solid. It was still built on DOS. So what made it great, or what made it so popular? The fact that it was probably the most pirated piece of software in history. Everybody who's anybody, they were able to pirate that Windows 3.1 or Windows 3.11. They were able to get a copy of it. They were able to install it on a perfectly blank disk for a computer back then, and you'd install it on top of DOS and go through the setup screens and stuff, and you could, in fact, you didn't even have to go through the setup screens if I remember correctly. You could simply just copy Windows or the Windows folder and just, there you go, you had Windows, because you actually didn't run Windows automatically when you booted up your computer. You actually had to type the command win, or win.com or win.exe, I can't remember. But yeah, it wasn't exactly rock solid, protection and stuff. But because it was the most pirated piece of software in history, it reached a huge distribution. Nearly everybody had it. And because nearly everybody had it, and they all got a chance to experience this step up from DOS, it allowed Microsoft such a wide reach that when they came out with the next version, which was Windows 95, it was very hyped, highly anticipated, and it got the reach that Windows 3.11 had. and they really didn't have to do as much hyping and marketing for it because it was already expected, it was anticipated. So it was because of the success of 3.1, by being pirated, Microsoft was able to build off of that in the future versions. So anyway, enough of that. Let's see if I can I make this? I need to make sure joystick's responding. I hope I gotta swap, hold on. Preferences, swap. This guy's sneaking up on me. Pow! Kick in the face. Let's see if I can hit this guy with a... Ooh, ah! Oh, going the wrong way. Hold on. Punch in the face. Where's the down? There it is. Ow! Punch me in the head. Let's go kick this guy. Bah! Bah! Alright. Well, we got that one at least. Punch in the junk! Gah! Kick him in the junk. Oh, I tried to punch him in the junk. I can't get it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, I hate when he turns around. Oh, come on! My punch went right by his face. Oh, right in the nose. Full point for that one. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, look at that! I love that little sprite animation. He's just... Yeah, I'm good. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy. There you go, right in the foot. And let's come up. Come on, come on, come on. Bah! And we're working our way up. Ugh, right in the head. I'm gonna see if I can punch this guy in the junk. Hold on. Oh, there it is! There you go, Foxfire. You wanted it, you got it. Oh, shoot. I don't remember how to do this. I think you have to wiggle the stick. I can't remember. Now we're in New York. And... Yeah! Get him, get him. Quit jumping around. What do you think this is? Gymnastics? I want to do the roundhouse on him. Like... Oh, punch in the junk. Get him, get him, get him. Pow! I love the roundhouse kick. That was my favorite. Oh, I got him. He was about to punch me in the junk. What the? Got him. We are up to green belt. So this is a... ouch. This game was remarkably similar to International Karate, which is by Data East, I believe. I'll bring up the wiki in a little bit. There was some controversy about this game being a very remarkably similar to, I think it was International Karate 2 or something like that. Gotcha. I still gotta get one more half point on it. I was a little late there. Oof. Got the tie. Ow. Too close to him. I'm trying to get him out. There we go. Let's punch this guy in the junk here. Yeah! Ah, missed. Come on. Oh, right in the face. Take that. What? Hey! I just got shot. He's like, hey, get ready for what? I don't even know. How long does this theme music go on for? Ow. Kick me in the knee. Little jerk. Gotcha. Can't get me if I'm right near you, dude. Ow. Got you. I am purple belt now, baby. I don't remember doing this good even in like back in the day. I don't even think I made it this far. Oh wow, he just jumps right into it, huh? Let's see if I can time this. Come on, do a flip again. Let's do it again. Ah. Clever. Come on. Gotcha. Ooh, right in the face. Oh, there it is. There's the roundhouse. Not a full point. We'll take it. Come and get some. Come on. Bring it. Oh, I couldn't move. Get some. Oh, I tried to punch him in the junk. It didn't work. Ah, jerk. There he goes. Finally got defeated. Not bad. I can't put any numbers in. Hey, it is. That was fun. Alright, let's give that a shot again. Ow! I ran into his foot. Ow! I ran into his foot again. Not so good. Come here. Turn around. I'm doing great here. Time to come back. Wow, I didn't even score on him. What was that all about? How can I go from purple belt to that? Try that again. Jeez. Oh, come on, that was right in his face. There we go. do want to call out the graphics on this too, like the background scenery of Sydney. I like that. Again, when this stuff came out, this was like cutting edge. And for what the systems could do, man, this was something. You know? You've got this combination of graphics and music, sound effects, challenge. You know, it makes for a good game. Stop turning around. Right in the face. Let's see if I can get up. I want to punch him in the junk again. Oh, there it is. Cool. Here, have some. You just kicked me. Darn it. Keep missing my punches. Yeah, there's my move. Backflip and then jump forward. Oh, I almost had it again. Oh, you got me. That was a full point. I think the judge is biased. Let's see if we get back over to purple belt now. Come here. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oof. Get you, get you, get you. I'm gonna kick you in the face. Or I'll punch you in the face at least. Let's do one of the high kicks to the face. Come on, hit him. He's right there. Don't get hit. There you go. Oh, that must have hurt. I love doing that. Little front flip and kick. Oops, I missed. Oh, right in the butt. So Foxfire, I might be a little distracted on Saturdays during the campaign because Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Finals is that night. And the cool thing is that Vegas is now up 1-0 in the Stanley Cup Finals, so they play tomorrow night. Hopefully Vegas will go up 2-0, and then we'll see how they do in Florida. Turn around, come on. There you go. What? Oh, come on, that was, Gotta go in all in now here. Got him! Do it again. Oh, get! Oh, I headbutted him. He's too close. I gotta try and get out of his range here. There we go. Okay, good. Yeah. The heck? 3 shots and nothing's hitting here. Alright, I just gotta not take another full point here. Gotcha. Oh, I got out of his range. Ow! No, that's it. Alright, give me another one here. What's another good one? What's another good one to throw out here? I want to say pitfall. I'm sorry, pit stop. How about? Oh, can't do that one either. Can't do that one. Alright, let's try Gyrus. Let's try some Gyrus. Gyrus is another one that I played a lot of when I was a kid. Where's the tape? Alright. Gyrus, what's the best way to describe Gyrus, I wonder? It's basically... Let's see if I remember how to play this now. So it's a lot like, oh crap, I have the wrong thing here, hold on. What's the best way to describe it? It's like, I don't know, it's really its own game here. It's kind of like Tempest, kind of like Galaxian, but it's got a nice pace to it. The controls are a little funny. You have to actually move up and down, and then you get these little power-ups here, which is really cool. Now you got double shot. So you got to get used to the whole like controls. You actually have to move, and they come at you. So you have to move up and down to move left and right, which is, you may want to like move the joystick to kind of get around that, but the idea is to beat each phase. Oof, I'm terrible today. You want to beat each phase to get closer and closer to Earth. That's the goal here. Man, that made me think about Space Invaders. I wonder if I can get that one real quick. Donkey Kong, I know. I gotta find Donkey Kong. I don't see it in any of the games or any of the discs I'm looking at here, so... this is no good, no good, no good, no good. You do get bonus points if you can shoot everything in the stage here, but man, they just come right at you and they are relentless. I am not good. Let's try that one more again. There we go. I used to be really consistent with this. I can't move out of the way fast enough. Get that. Come on out, get some. There you go. So again, destroying all the enemies in the phase, moving closer to Earth, which is the goal. I don't think I've ever made it to Earth. I got past Neptune, I know. With a double fire, it makes it easier. Why won't you move? It's getting used to the control. That's the problem I'm facing right now. See, like, I try and hold it all the way down, and it doesn't move all the way down. Like, you know what it is? I think it's... Now I remember. It's... You actually have to, like... You have to move it in the arc. So, think of the joystick, like... Right? It's circular. So you actually have to move the thing in that way, circular almost, to kind of get it to go the way you want it to go. Get those bonus points. Alright, fire button's not working as great as I want it to. Bad. I do have to, give props to the people who do the music for this. It's actually quite catchy. Just the way that they set this up. Oh boy. I mean, you listen to that, it's not like super duper, hi-fi and stuff, but it is catchy. It really makes you feel like you're doing something here. It's, borderline epic music in my opinion. Stay away from those guys, they're gonna shoot me. Just watch out for the rocks. Oh wow, control on this thing. I remember how difficult it was to kind of move in the arc like this. You had to take some getting used to. Alright, Foxfire, thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate it. I will talk to you soon, man. Oops. It's just so different, It's like, I want it to be left and right, but it's not. You don't want to rush, you know, get in too close there. You want to avoid their shots, of course. Getting a double fire is essential, in my opinion. You really want to stay on top of that. Oh, this would be cool if we can get this. Oh, maybe not. I thought you could get points for that. You have to avoid them, I know that. Otherwise you get hit by that and it's game over there. One warp to Uranus. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. Darn it, I was gonna hopefully get the whole phase there. I'm not brave enough to put my ship right in front of it like I used to. I used to like put it right up here, and I would just shoot the heck out of it, and you know, things would respond. This, I don't trust it enough. Oh God! Ah, boo. All right. What am I gonna do here? Do I want to keep going with this? Do I want to try and mess around with other games? What do I want to do with this? Let's try... Oh, man. Don't know really what to try here. I don't want to go too deep here. I'm getting kind of tired myself, so I may call this early. But I want to try one more game if I can. Hard Hat Mac. That sounds like a good one. I saw that one on a tweet earlier. I think it's a disk image. Let's try it. Nope. Must be a tape image. Hard Hat Mac was one of the first, if not the first, game by Electronic Arts. It's kind of put them on the map that I remember from looking at their wiki and stuff. You've got, basically you have to complete the girders, and you'll see how we do that. You basically got to get the pieces, you got to put them in. I don't remember this starting off like this. Starting off on a much different level than this. Oh well. So here you gotta kind of just pick up your toolboxes. Oops. Pick this up. This starting much differently for some reason. I'm supposed to get down to this other stuff here. I don't know how I'm supposed to beat this. What am I gonna do now? Go, go. Why won't he go? Now what am I supposed to do? I am not sure where I'm supposed to go with this. That's weird. I remember this starting so much differently, like it wasn't this level. this is what I remember. So you go pick up the girder pieces, you put them in place, right? And then you gotta avoid those little rivets that are coming at you. You can bounce on this guy and jump up a level. That little screw here, that, it looks like a screw basically, that's the riveter. That's gonna put the pieces in place and do it permanently. I see I screwed up now. You don't want to grab it too early. You want to try and get the pieces first, like this. Get away from the vandal. Put this thing in place. Then you want to go ahead and... Oh boy, I'm in trouble. You obviously want to avoid the OSHA and the Vandal. I'm terrible at this game. Let's try that again. Ugh. Get up. Oh, I missed him. He's gonna go up level. Oh, come on, jump! I had it that time, I just messed it up. Yep, I jumped too early. Alright, one more go of this, and I think I'm gonna call it a night. I do remember playing this one quite frequently. Not as frequently, I don't think. I don't know why. It's an interesting game. I don't want you yet. Let's put this in first. Can I? Oh boy. I gotta go and get the riveter now. Get. Come here. See, this is what I need to do. I need to get the riveter, jump, get this. I gotta rivet these pieces here. And there's a bell in the upper left-hand corner. I just barely made that jump. I forget what the bell does. Now here's this level, which I don't remember. I don't remember much about this one. I mean, obviously you gotta pick up these toolboxes, right? Without dying. So there's that. Whoops. Jumped too late there. Oh, I ran into the box. I don't know what I'm supposed to do at the bottom there, though. Oops. Alright, I think I'm done with this. So, that's going to be it for me today. Apologize if it's a short stream here, but still kind of recovering a little bit from last week. Just was fatigued. Didn't get a lot of sleep one of the nights. That's why I missed the stream on Wednesday. It's okay though. I'm planning on, now that I've got a joystick that works and I can rely on, I'm going to be doing a lot more games now and be able to focus on doing some of them. I think the next one I want to try and do, I'm torn. I might do Archon and Archon 2. or I might try to do Coronis Rift. There's a couple other ones that are on my mind, like Rescue on Fractalus, Realm of Impossibility, Racing Destruction Set. What are the other ones in here? Jumpman Jr. There's a few of them that I want to dedicate to their own stream, and there's others where I feel good about kind of lumping them into other ones. So I'm thinking, I think we might do, I'm kind of leaning toward Coronis Rift, though I might do Archon. I don't know. I'll think about it. Anyway, so just to recap, had fun playing tonight with some arcade games. I'm going to continue to look for some of the ones that I couldn't get to work right, like Pac-Man Defender and Donkey Kong and all those other ones. I'm going to try and pull those back up, see if we can do another Arcade Classics night. Hit some of the ones that we haven't been able to hit. What else? Like I said, new logo. Got Twitter up and running. I will be putting Twitter in here in the next stream, so you'll be able to see my handle in that. So you have that, YouTube, Discord. I mean, any way to reach me, you want to reach me, you can do. Other than that, I hope everybody has a great week. Hope you all had fun. If you got the chance to watch the stream, take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health. I know it's a challenge going into Mondays. They're kind of dreary and drab, but hey, you can do it. I believe in you. Give it a shot. Just keep going. Keep pushing forward, and you're going to get through this week. Okay? Remember, I'll be streaming on Wednesday night, and we'll do something fun. We'll have some fun to get through the week. So, hope to see you all there soon, and y'all have yourselves a great week. Take care.